Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. Please be aware that due to a business trip, there won't be any new episodes for the next 2 days. The next episode will be released on 25th of May. My name is Artem, and here is the news. 818 days less the Russian invasion of Ukraine. German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock visited Kyiv yesterday, reports Ukrainska Pravda. She met President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky to discuss the situation on the front line and the needs of the Ukrainian military, including additional air defense capabilities. Zelensky thanked Germany for the aid it continues to send to Ukraine in the fight for its independence. Baerbock commented on the fact that 5 years of Zelensky's presidential term ended on 20th of May, but he continues to be the president due to the impossibility to hold elections during the period of martial law. Baerbock emphasized that Germany has no doubts about the legitimacy of Volodymyr Zelensky. She stressed that Putin attacked Ukraine and thus made it impossible to hold elections. The minister noted that the constitutions of not only Ukraine but also many countries, including Germany, stipulate the impossibility of holding elections during martial law. Baerbock met her Ukrainian counterpart Dmytro Kuleba. At the press conference after the meeting, Kuleba stressed that Ukraine needs to be able to strike targets on Russian territory in order to bring the war to an end sooner. Kuleba stressed that Ukrainian strikes on targets in Russia are justified because that's the territory from which death and destruction come to Ukraine. The German foreign minister examined one of the largest thermal power plants in Ukraine that had been destroyed by a Russian missile strike. Baerbock noted that Russian terror is deliberately destroying civilian infrastructure. According to the media sources, she also wanted to visit Kharkiv but was being forced to cancel this part of her program due to the security situation. Volodymyr Kudrytsky, chairman of the board of Ukraine's energy operator Ukrenergo, warned that Ukrainians should prepare for power outages in winter, not only in summer, reports Suspilne. He said that electricity consumption increases in the winter period as well as during summer. He stressed that Ukrainians will have a difficult winter ahead of them. Kudrytsky noted that it would take months and years to restore the power plants attacked by the Russian army. Therefore, one should not expect a rapid increase in generation in Ukraine's power system and learn to live with power outages. He stressed that these will not be blackouts but controlled shutdowns implemented in order to preserve the integrity of the energy system. We would really appreciate if you could recommend us to your friends and family, as well as share information on social media. This way more people would learn about the podcast and truth about Russia's invasion of Ukraine. 10 Ukrainian servicemen have completed F-16 fighter jet maintenance training in the Netherlands, reports Espresso. According to the Dutch Ministry of Defense, Amsterdam agreed to provide Kyiv with at least 24 F-16 fighter jets, which also need maintenance. Ukrainian servicemen practiced maintaining all the fighter jets' critical parts that are essential for the pilot, including helmets, oxygen systems, and onboard parachutes. The training also involved assembling and checking the rescue emergency kit. This kit, which includes items such as food and medical supplies, enables a pilot to survive for several days after an emergency landing. The training prepares soldiers for all possible risks during F-16 flights, ultimately providing better protection for Ukrainian pilots. The Cabinet of Ministers of Ukraine approved additional days of leave for Ukrainian military who managed to successfully destroy enemy equipment, reports Interfax Ukraine. For example, for destroying an enemy military ship, warriors get 5 calendar days of additional leave. The same for an aircraft. Anti-aircraft missile complex is worth 4 days, tank 3 days. Landing combat vehicle, armored personnel carrier, command and staff vehicle, infantry combat vehicle, artillery system, also 3 days. Cruiser ballistic missile, 3 days. The total duration of such leave should not exceed 15 calendar days per year. Thank you for listening to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast. We're a commercial initiative of just 2 people and we need your help to grow. Share information about the podcast, rate us in the app, subscribe to our Patreon. With your support, we are getting better. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.